So, it's been a while since I've been talking about Berserk on this channel, and that's the main reason why I'm making this video. As most of you might know already, a few days ago came out the news that Berserk would come out in January 22nd, which would mean, by the way, that by that time we will have had 4 Berserk chapters in 12 months, which I don't know you, but I really feel like we don't deserve it. Like, that's too much. Like, I'm scared. Like, I really feel like Miura is rushing, which is not normal. Like, a normal series, like 4 chapters in a year, is really not a lot. But still, let's enjoy it where we can. So this news really made me think, like, about what I'm doing on this channel and what I want to do, and especially concerning Berserk, since with chapter 362 I already thought, like, I'm gonna make a video about this chapter because I had some really strong theories about what happened on that chapter, and I was really excited and I really wanted to talk about it, and I recorded a video. And then it just got to the point where it was taking way too long to edit it, which kind of made the whole purpose of the video useless, because it was a chapter review, which is already something that I don't do usually on this channel, except for Berserk. Like, my first ever video was a chapter review, pretty much. But yeah, I felt like there was there was no reason to upload it, since so much time had passed since the chapter came out. And after that I started noticing that although my channel is pretty much mainly meant to be about Berserk, I've really only made those like 3 initial videos and nothing more. I've focused on One Piece since. I started noticing that although my channel was meant to be a channel mainly about Berserk, among other things, of course, but my nickname is based on Berserk. And still, I only made those 3 initial videos about Berserk, which, for some fucking reason, those 3 videos alone, those 3 videos together, have more views than the whole rest of the channel, like by a long shot. Which why? like not only they were like way worse in term of like just the quality of the video and the editing, but they were video about Berserk, and almost all of my videos, except for those 3, are about One Piece. And One Piece is kinda the biggest manga ever. So one would think that, you would reach a wider audience with One Piece videos, but apparently I didn't. I also think it's because with the Berserk videos I made, like, the main reason why I made those videos, why I started the channel, is that by the time chapter 361 came out, I had this strong theory and I really didn't have any way to put it out. And I felt like that chapter kind of confirmed the theory, but not in necessarily a positive way. Like, in the way that, oh, well, I can make a theory about it now because, the chapter said it. But still, it was a very controversial theory, since I'm still to the day getting comments on those videos saying like, "Oh, this didn't age well," or stuff like that, which only made me feel more like I need to make more Berserk videos. So I did. I recorded the chapter 362 review. I edited it, but as I said, it never came out because of my inability of having a fixed schedule. And not only that, but I'm also working on, I've been working on for a long time on a Guts character analysis video. And that's where I noticed like my main problem. And my main problem is I really, really like Berserk. Like, way too much. Like, a lot. And if I can make like one video every, I don't know, 2 weeks about One Piece, I'm just not able of doing the same with Berserk. because I always get to the point where the video is pretty much done, but I just feel like it's not enough, you know? Because it is Berserk, and in particular with the Guts character analysis that I'm working on, it's like the character analysis, you know? Because it's the character, it's Guts. So I had this conflict with myself, like I wanted to make more Berserk videos, but I didn't want to make them like less good just for the sake of making more of them. But then I've read about chapter 363 coming out in like what, a couple weeks now? And that really made me feel like I needed to make a video explaining what I intend to do in this channel concerning Berserk. Since although it is a very, like, as you can see, a very, very small channel, and it's not like I have like an audience that I need to explain stuff to. But with Berserk in particular, it's kind of the most active I've ever been, like in terms of exchanging opinions with people and reading comments and making comments. And for example, I had this conversation. It wasn't even on under my video. It was on the comment section of I want to say Seagull, but I'm not sure. Maybe Bullfire, maybe Spired. By the way, all three of them really, 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 really good Berserk YouTubers. You should definitely go check on them. But I had this conversation explaining like my theory about like the Skull Knight not being King Aetheric, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should go check on my first videos. My second video would be better probably, but just watch both of them. And I explained like my theory on this comment section, and people started like answering, saying that they didn't agree. And I started having this conversation with this guy who didn't like necessarily agree with me. And I think he still doesn't, but still, it's pretty much, I'm pretty sure I can say that was the best conversation I've ever had on a comment section on YouTube. And I've been on this side for so many years as a consumer, not a video maker, of course. But I've had a lot of conversation on YouTube, and I don't know, I felt really good having this really civilized, open-minded conversation. And again, it was about Berserk. So I want to take the opportunity of chapter 363 coming out to kind of force myself to make a video when the chapter comes out. So yeah, this video is pretty much more for me than for you specifically. It's kind of just a, hey, you're gonna have to do it. But yeah, it's also to explain to those few people that I know are there that I am gonna make more Berserk videos. I am working on them. I am obsessed with the series. So yeah, stuff will come out. And I might even make like chapter reviews for every chapter that comes out. Like, I'm not sure, but being it Berserk, it wouldn't be like that much of an obligation, since first of all, pretty much every chapter gives like hours of materials to talk about, to discuss. And also I need to thank Miura on this part, because since Berserk comes out so irregularly, I won't really have like a fixed schedule, which is something that, as we already established, I cannot have. So yeah, sorry if this video wasn't really useful, but again, it was more for me than for you. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Put your glasses on.